Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. Today we've got an interesting topic here, a very interesting topic, and I was surprised to see it float about because we've discussed this issue before. However, I want to put a big however in there. In regards to Eden Hazard, I have stated that I don't think it's the right move to bring him back if we were to buy him. Now, the rumour that's going around today is something else. Chelsea won't be buying him, but still somehow getting him to the club. Going to be interesting. Before we get into it, I want to let you guys know of two things. So, firstly, tomorrow will be your preview for Leicester versus Chelsea. Premier League football is back. It's returned. However, on Saturday, I would normally give you a watch-along. There won't be a watch-along for this game only. I will not be available for me to be able to do a watch along. However, immediately after the game, I will be dropping a match review for all of you. So make sure you catch that match review. I will be watching the game. I just won't have the facilities to do a watch along because I'm going to be traveling. However, I'll give the match review. So make sure you have your eyes peeled. And then later on in the day, we've got Arsenal and Liverpool to enjoy. See what happens there. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe Arsenal get a result. Maybe they get destroyed. We'll wait and see. And secondly, make sure you check out not only just yesterday's video, however, myself on Matisse's channel, where we done a draft choosing the all-time Chelsea 11. Myself, Matisse over on Matisse's channel, was very fun. A good hour and a half of a draft picking our best teams. It was banter. Make sure you check it out. I'll leave a link right here for you guys. Enjoy. Let's get into this story. Let's get into this. Eden Hazard back to Chelsea in January on loan. Let's check out the details first, and then we'll analyze as we always do on this channel. Here it is. So from Madrid Extra, quoting the journalist Thomas Gonzalez, who works for ABC in Spain. He's the one that's written the article and come out with the story from Madrid, saying Eden Hazard could leave Real Madrid in January. Newcastle, Chelsea and Juventus are all interested in signing Hazard on loan. He goes on to say Hazard feels he's Ancelotti's last choice behind Vinicius, Rodrigo, Lucas Vazquez, Valverde and Asensio. Him leaving is not an impossible thing. Now this is interesting. I've stated, as I've said multiple times on this channel, that in regards to Eden Hazard, it would be foolish for Chelsea to go in and buy him. I've said this. Unless if the fee is ridiculous. If the fee is like 15 million, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? We might as well. You know, why not? 20 million? Okay. If we're starting to actually pay substantial money for someone who I think is broken, right? Maybe he won't get injured if he comes back. Maybe. But it's difficult. For a player who's I think going past his prime, who is entering the 30s, who is broken down, who has had countless injuries, who has been playing in La Liga, having to come back to the Premier League and adapt to the level that he was once adapted to with the amount of injuries he's accumulated at Real Madrid. I just don't think he's going to hit the same level. It was like when Drogba returned, you know? He didn't reach the prime Drogba level that we knew and loved him for. It was nice to see him back, and he did score a couple of goals, but he was mainly there for the dressing room. He was mainly there for the atmosphere, to get that winning mentality into the new flock of Chelsea players that were coming through in the second stint under Jose Mourinho. With Hazard, I think it would be something similar, although putting injuries to one side, and we've seen him do it for Belgium, he does have something still to offer, at least. He's not finished. I worry that if he were to come back, he just wouldn't be able to handle it like he once used to. But I do want to stress this. This is important. Why? Because with the fact that we have wingers at the club at the moment, quite a selection. Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech. You'd think if you add Eden Hazard to that, he's not going to play. He's just not going to play. And this is the thing. I want him to know that if he were to come back to Chelsea, he's not going to be first choice. Let's just have it right. However, Hakim Ziyech is a problem at the moment. And we all know this. He hasn't proven himself. He's meant to be in his prime. What is going on with Ziyech? Can he hit the form that we expect to see from Hakim Ziyech? Can he reach his potential? He hasn't been doing it. Yes, he's had some good games. Yes, he's been able to score here and there, but he hasn't fulfilled what we bought him for. Now, if in January there was a possibility of getting Ziyech in a move somewhere, whether it's on loan would be good if we were to get Hazard on loan. If we were to sell him, it would have to be good money, because to get rid in January wouldn't be wise unless if you get someone in. Now, Hazard on a loan deal where it wouldn't cost Chelsea a thing to come in and take Ziyech's place, who is underperforming anyway. Hazard, who we know on his day can do something. The good thing about this Chelsea team is that we have Lukaku. Now, there's a bond there. There's a Belgian connection. And we see it for international duty all the time. When we watch Belgium, you see Hazard, Lukaku link up. That makes me curious. And it makes me think, you know what? If we're not paying any money, we've got nothing to lose. If we were paying money, I'd be like, I think the risks outweigh the benefits here by a mile. But if we're not paying any money, and we can try and sort something out for Ziyech, one in, one out, bring in Hazard for the remainder of the season, help with our title challenge, get something going on with Lukaku, let's see if Hazard can rediscover his best, give him the opportunity, free of charge. You know what? I'll be all for it. And I know it's nostalgic, and I know it's got, hey, Hazard's back, yay. Here's the thing, with nostalgia, I've had enough. Yeah, we've done it too many times in recent years. It just hasn't gone well. We've done it with Mourinho, and it went well, and then it went horrifically wrong. We've done it with Drogba. As I've said, he didn't hit his prime best, just like how he was prior to leaving the first time. But it was nice to see him, and he done well. Fair play. Lampard came back. That was nice until it went wrong. It's just sometimes, you know what? Just things are best left in the past. But Hazard on a free. Not a free, but a loan deal which doesn't cost Chelsea a thing. It would remind me of Griezmann, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. Although I think, in regards to Griezmann, Barcelona got absolutely finessed. Atletico played a blinder. An absolute blinder. They sold Griezmann for about 100 million, right? He went off to Barcelona, pretty much done nothing. All of a sudden, Griezmann gets himself back into a move to Atletico Madrid, coming back for what was it, 40 million, I think? So Atletico managed to get their player back and make 60 million off it. Didn't do anything at Barcelona, comes back to Atletico and actually starts playing well. Absolutely finessed. That was a blockbuster piece of business, I have to say. Fantastic from Atletico. This would be like a baby version of that. You know, yes, we get rid of Eden Hazard. We didn't make any money. Let's have it right. We didn't sell him. He went at the end of his contract. We said goodbye to him. Now, if he were to come back on a free after having done nothing at Real Madrid, that would be, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. If he were to rediscover his best, if he were to acknowledge that, as I've said, his expectation can't be too high. He has to know that this Chelsea team have moved on without him. This Chelsea team have gone on to do things without him. There's a new manager. There's a new set of players. There's a new way. It's not the Chelsea that he'd left. So he needs to come in and respect that. And know that because of the issues he's had, he's not going to be first choice. That's just how it is. But the opportunity will be given by Thomas Tuchel. So this is interesting. January, loan move, Eden Hazard. Would you do it? Should we do it? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And do you think it's possible with the fact that Juventus apparently are interested and Newcastle are interested? Now, the thing with Newcastle is if they were to go in for Eden Hazard, I think Hazard would be playing every week. That's without question. Hazard, I think, would walk into that Newcastle team. Be back in the Premier League, new project, new challenge. It's tempting. And the money's there now. So if he does want a good payday, he can get it at Newcastle now. Newcastle have stepped up in the money department. With Chelsea, we'll see. Would he do it? Let me know in the comments. Would you do it? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Make sure you check out tomorrow's video. As I've said, preview Leicester versus Chelsea. I'll get that ready for you guys. Much appreciated. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. As I've said, let me know your comments in the comment section below. This will be quite a talking point, quite a discussion. And before I go, I want to acknowledge something, because a few of you have asked, Younes, where's your Twitter account? What's happened? I will publicly say now, I have deactivated Twitter. I've come off it. Nothing bad happened. Nothing wrong. I know people tend to come off social media after something bad's happened. Nothing bad happened. I literally just looked at it and went, you know what? I'm done. It took up too much of my time, let's be honest. And it just, I thought, you know what? It's not giving me any benefit. Yes, it's nice little bits of interaction, but I could do without having it in my life. So I took it away. I still have Insta. My Twitch is in the description. But yeah, Twitter gone. And you know what? It's freed up so much time for me. It's freed up so much time. I'm doing better things. I'm enjoying things outside of bits of work that I'm doing, and it's nice. It's nice. I actually feel the day. It's nice. I advise. Take some time off socials, except for YouTube, of course. I still watch YouTube. It replaces TV for me. But yeah, make sure you check out the rest of my socials, including my Twitch. Link in the description. I might start using that a bit more. FIFA 22 maybe. Should I start a new career mode? Let me know. We done it last year on FIFA 21. Should I do it FIFA 22? If you want to see it, let me know in the comments. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you tomorrow for the preview, Leicester versus Chelsea. See you then. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.